For the college entrance exam he nailed every bonus question just to keep his distance from the school queen Lily. After he walked out of the exam hall, Lily's friends mocked Ethan right away. Lily said she did not do well. She told him to turn in a blank paper that afternoon, or he would never get another shot to simp for her. Then the whole group burst out laughing. Ethan stared at Lily and her look of disgust. He nodded like he agreed. He said he got it, but inside he thought let someone else be that simp. He was done serving her. He turned and called his butler. He told him to cut off all support to her family now and kick their whole family out. Lily lost it and called him 99 times. He did not pick up a single one. Now she finally felt the panic. She should have thought of that earlier. In his last life he was the son of a billionaire, but he went crazy simping for his driver's daughter just to marry her. He even signed over the company his father left him. She spent his money while dating other guys. She spoiled her boyfriend like a pampered puppy and treated Ethan like a servant. On the day she got married, he called her to borrow money for medical care. She coldly said those years of him chasing her were nothing but her nightmare. She told Ethan to just restart his life already. As he was fading out, he looked at the woman holding him, and only then he realized the rich heiress he once rejected had been waiting for him the whole time. When he opened his eyes again, he found himself back in senior year. That year he was asleep on his desk, and the toxic Lily shook him awake. Lily said Ryan had a bad stomach. She told Ethan to buy stomach meds fast, then go to the cafeteria and grab food, and get extra meat. She said Ryan was too skinny and needed to build himself up. Ryan was slumped on his desk, with a crowd treating him like a star. He had a stomachache and everyone fussed over him, but the one who cared most was Lily, and Ethan was Lily's brainless simp. He slept through class every day. Then after class he ran around for Lily, buying meals and water and doing errands. Once Ethan realized he had reborn, seeing Lily's smug face again only made him laugh inside. Poor Lily, why did she think she could treat him like trash? When she saw him freeze, Lily asked why he was standing there. She told him to hurry up. She said move now and stop talking. Then she walked over to Ryan and gently patted his back. Ryan glanced at Ethan and told Lily it was not right to send Ethan. He said he could go himself. Lily said why worry, he loves doing this stuff. She said if she stopped him, he would get mad. Then she looked at Ethan like right. Ethan curled his lip and went to the cafeteria without a word. This time he lined up and got 2 lunches. A classmate beside him saw that and chuckled. There he goes getting lunch for Lily again. But Lily likes Ryan, someone as good as him. She would never look at a guy like Ethan. Ethan asked what kind of guy he was. The other kid sneered he was just a servant's son, going to school with the rich girl every day and dreaming he could marry her. He told Ethan to wake up. A dumb useless guy like him would only be their house servant later, washing clothes and sweeping floors and changing her son's diapers. Ethan laughed in anger and said Lily told you all that. She said he was a servant's son. He used to like her, so he let her ride every day in the car that drove him to school and back. But now in everyone's eyes, Lily was the rich girl and Ethan was the servant's kid. When he asked that, the kid rolled his eyes. Well yeah, he told Ethan to deliver lunch to the rich girl already and do not be late. As he laughed again, people in line in front and back were laughing too. They mocked his simp act. They mocked his crazy daydreams. The bell rang out. Ethan walked out of the cafeteria. He did not go back to class. He sat down by the flower bed and ate both lunches himself. He could not remember the last time he ate right. He could not even remember when that was, because he had no money. He could not afford anything decent. Every time it was near market closing, he went to pick up discarded vegetables. Meat was not even a dream. He finished both meals, and only then the hunger eased a little. When he got back to the classroom, the first class bell had already rung. Lily saw him come in and snapped, why are you only here now? She asked where the medicine was. Ethan looked at her coldly and asked what medicine. There was none of his usual warmth. Lily stared at him speechless. Then she asked about the stomach meds for Ryan. She said she told him Ryan's stomach hurt. She asked if Ethan was deaf. She said he could not even handle a tiny thing. Ethan glanced at pale-faced Ryan. He wondered what he and Ryan even were. Why should he buy Ryan medicine? Ryan's family was just average. After he met Lily, Lily treated him extra well. Anytime Ethan's dad gave Ethan something good, Lily would take it to Ryan. Even the watch on Ryan's wrist now was bought with Ethan's card. They used his money. They enjoyed everything he had and still ordered him around like a servant. Lily called out, Ethan, are you starting drama? Are you picking a fight? If you keep this up, do not blame me when I ignore you next time. Then you will be begging me to forgive you. Ethan locked eyes with Lily. Her threat just sounded funny. What did he need her forgiveness for? What did he even do wrong? When Ethan dared talk back, everyone else looked over. They whispered, what is going on? They said the simp finally changed. Even Lily froze for a moment. She stared at Ethan, remembering how he used to beg her. She warned him if he had guts, then do not go home with her this afternoon. Ethan nodded and said fine. He walked to his seat and sat down, like he did not even hear Lily. In his mind he agreed right then. Ryan's deskmate Megan saw it. She stood up to play judge and said, Ethan, what is wrong with you? It was just buying some medicine, and you could not even do that. Did you not see Ryan feels sick? Ethan gave her a cold look. If that is the case, then you go buy it now. Megan snapped, that was his job. Why should she go? Ethan said he and Ryan were strangers, so why should he buy it? Megan pointed at him. She said he was the rich girl's family servant, so it was only natural. Hearing that, Ethan looked at Lily and asked, Lily, did you tell people that he was your family servant? He aimed his stare at her. Lily flinched with guilt. Then she said, of course. In truth, people saw a luxury car pick her up daily, so they guessed. And she never explained. She could not tell them her dad was just a driver, and she was the driver's daughter in Ethan's house. Now it looked like Ethan was the one acting crazy. Lily walked over then. She sat at the same desk with Ethan. She said fine, forget the medicine. She said she would buy it herself later. Lily thought Ethan liked her, so refusing to buy for Ryan made sense. Lily glanced at Ethan and asked where the lunch was. She assumed he at least bought bought food. She heard from the cafeteria kid that Ethan got 2 meals earlier. Ethan calmly said he ate them. Lily asked what did you say? Ethan said he finished both. Seeing Lily get worked up, Ethan nodded. The student in front heard that and scoffed at Ethan. Are you a pig? You ate 2 full meals. They were used to kissing up to Lily and looking down on Ethan before he gave them face. Because they were Lily's friends, he did not want to offend anyone around her. He hoped they would speak well of him. Now he saw he spoiled them too much. Every time Lily treated them to meals and stuff, it was all paid with Ethan's money. Ethan said calmly he spent his own money. Eating 2 meals was nothing. Even eating 20 would be fair. The student in front heard that and his face went dark. He muttered under his breath he spent his own money. He said that money came from the rich girl family. But Lily was already getting angry, especially since Ethan did not bring her lunch, so she had not eaten at all. Her temper blew up. She snapped at Ethan. You asked for this. This is on you. She said she hoped he could last 2 more days. As she spoke she stood up. She grabbed her stuff. She told Megan to switch seats with her. She told Megan to sit with Ryan. Whenever Ethan made her unhappy, this was how she punished him. She would refuse to sit with him. Since Ethan begged before to sit together, she acted like she was his tutor, sitting by him so she could teach him after class. But thinking back now, Lily never taught him anything. She only ordered him around every day. She still thought this would scare him, but Ethan did not react. Lily had missed her lunch. Ryan still felt sick from his stomach, so he sat nearby with his face turning hard. He glanced at Ethan by the window. This time Lily was truly mad. She planned that when Ethan came to apologize, she would show him who was boss. When school let out that afternoon, the Maybach that picked Ethan up stopped at the gate. After Ethan left school, he walked straight to the car. Now the whole school knew he offended Lily. They all waited to watch him get humiliated. Seeing him dare get in anyway, they pointed and whispered non-stop. They said he would not even buy her lunch, so how could he keep riding her car? They said he was just a servant's son. Did he think he was the boss now? They said Lily was not even here yet, and he still had the nerve. They said Lily was too nice. If it were them, they would fire a servant kid like that for being so clueless. Hearing all that mockery, Ethan could not be bothered. After he sat in the car, he told the driver to go. The driver glanced at Ethan. But Miss Lily is not here yet. He said wait a bit. Sometimes Lily came late for student council. He always waited for her then. He thought today would be the same, but Ethan wanted to leave right away. Seeing the driver ignore his order and still speak for Lily, Ethan almost laughed. He called him Mr. Lewis and said his dad only had one son, so where did this miss come from? Mr. Lewis asked if Ethan fought with Lily. He sounded worried. He said do not worry young master. He would scold Lily later. Ethan said no. He told him to drive now. He did not want to share a ride with her. He never wanted to see her again. Mr. Lewis hesitated. He still did not move. He knew how scared Ethan was of his daughter. Whenever Lily said anything, Ethan never dared talk back. Even if he ignored Ethan, nothing would happen. At most Lily would nag Ethan a few times. Mr. Lewis figured once Ethan inherited everything, that money would all be for his daughter, so he stopped acting like just a driver. He was already playing father-in-law in front of Ethan.